1 second. Okay, sorry about that. Always gotta check my stream volume settings before I get too into it, because sometimes it likes to interrupt me. So right now I'm making an animation, and then this is the tool, and then when I'm done making the animation on the tool side, I'm going to go to the engine side, and the engine is in need of updating. So I'm going to update the C++ code on the engine that reads in the animation and make sure it works. Alright, keep going. So you see right here, it's making the animation. Well, maybe you can't see, but I can't help you. Alright, so... walk upright like he's a goddamn Neanderthal. There we go, another animation. Save just in case. Now walk up. Save. New. Size is 16 by 32. Position. Save. Alright, so now I should be able to take the walking to the right, copy it, flip its X, and now I have walking down left, which is what he's doing. Good. Should be able to take walking to the right. Helps. You know what helps? Hitting the copy button. Copying it. Renaming the copy to walk to the left. Flip it on the X. guess I better turn the music down, even though it's beautiful music. Walk up right, copy it, walk up left, flip it on the X. And now I want to make one more animation, and its only purpose in life is to be fucked up looking, so that I know that it works. So I'm going to copy this guy. I'm going to call it walk fuck. It's going to be flipped on the X and the Y. Save. Alright, so yeah, it's all fucked up. That's what I want. File, save, walk. Yes. Close. Open my folder. Walk.anim, put that shit right on the desk. Well, actually, I'm gonna need you to copy both of them. Paste it on the desktop until I got a better spot for it. Close this. Let's make another project. No. Well, yeah, console's fine. It doesn't matter. It's for debugging anyways. This is animation engine side. C++. Go. It better be blank. Empty, empty, empty. I should have just made a blank one. It's faster. Doesn't matter. Oh, my mic's quiet? Sorry. That's probably better. How's it going, man? Actually, it does matter. I have to do this. Yeah, I guess I need to talk more if I'm gonna tell you that I changed the volume settings. I'm just not quite awake yet. Alright, I need you and you. Anyone else in here? I don't think so. Copy. Minimize. I need my SDL wrappers. Now I get to add them. That's gonna be fun. Yeah, the mix. Yeah. I really like this song. It's from Dominions 5, a really cool fantasy-based civilization game. And the music is just so good, I've been listening to it nonstop. But yeah, even though it's great to code to, it gets very loud, so I gotta make sure I really nerf my volume, which I just did, so. The next time it gets loud, it should be better. Okay, let's see. Includes. I have to fix one of my SDL wrappers because in the previous stream that I was coding, I didn't realize it at the time, but I had revealed a bug in my SDL wrappers. I had specified an image location that wasn't correct. And what it was supposed to do was load and return a -1. But it wasn't. It was returning valid indexes of 0, 1, 2, 3. And that's why I was so confused. And now that I realize that, that means at some point I need to go back into my SDL wrappers and look at that load function, and if it doesn't find the image, return a freaking -1. So I'm probably not catching some sort of SDL enum that I'm not looking for. Includes, okay. SDL. How's it going, Blue Tail? And by the way, anyone who's on YouTube, I have the latency scaled up pretty high, so the delay between what you say and when I reply will be bigger. If you don't want that, you'll have to head over to Twitch. Let's do it x86 for now. There we go, got those. I always forget something when I go through these fuckers. Just go through every single page. I think it's in the linker. Yep, here it is. This is one of the things I forget. Like, first of all, what are their fucking names? It's SDL2.lib. I think it's SDL2_main.lib and SDL2_image.lib. Those are total guesses. Let's see if I'm right. SDL libs SDL2.lib SDL2 no underscore main.lib, and the other one image lib SDL2_image.lib. Okay, I got those. At least I got those right. Console, yep. Alright, we're good. We're good to go. Yeah, I'm not sure what the problem is, Von Helmstein. They used to be really great for me, but over the time they've just been getting worse and worse. And yeah, I'll be streaming at 1080p and YouTube will be buffering and buffering and buffering, whereas Twitch is right on it. So now I'm starting to transition over to Twitch more, and I'm sorry to say, but I'm dropping YouTube. They're getting worse. And my OBS shows that I'm not dropping any packets. It's definitely whatever it is, it's on YouTube's end, not mine. Okay. Apply. Get the DLLs. Let me know if the music's too overpowering. Should be good. Nice. that today. What, really? Why are you doing that? Why don't you think about what you're doing before you say stuff? Where's my autocomplete when I want it? Name of the thing, my animation stuff. Size 1024 by 768 should be fine. Let's do input next. Go. It's all initialized. Get the update for the input once while the input is not hitting the escape key. SDLK escape. Right? Yep. Not. You don't broadcast enough conspiracy theories, so YouTube yeah, you may be right on that. It's all over, shut it down. So texture shut down, input shut down, window shut down. I was surprised you guys were here because I'm like, it's so early. It's like 6 a.m. Then I look at the time. Oh, it's noon. I've been up like all night. I didn't sleep. So it's like, shit. Okay, window clear, window present. Alright, it works. Move it around, I hit escape, we're good. Now let's get the animation stuff updated. Oh, you're building a computer? Do tell. I built this current one in January of 2016. Man, she was a beautiful beast. And now it's 2 years old, but it's still pretty cutting edge, you know? But every now and then I'll see a new streamer who's got a better computer, and I start to feel envious. Alright, so for those of y'all just tuning in, I'm updating this animation system of mine because I had to make some changes on the tool side. And so the tool is now putting out a different file format. So I'm going to need to update the engine side, how it reads it in. And I might also do some tweaking to the behavior of the engine, but I'm not sure about that. And so it's a little scary because I'm diving into code that I haven't looked at in a long time. And, you know, making sure it still works. So I'm just looking at the constructors right now. This one's pretty fine. Copy constructor's fine. Assignment operator's fine. Destructor's fine. But the load function right here, this is where it's changed. So I already went ahead and wrote down what the format of my new file is like. So, you know, 4 chars, then 4 bytes, then 4 bytes, then so many chars, 4 bytes. For every animation, 4 bytes, X chars, 1 byte, 1 byte. So basically I need to go through this list and update my code to make sure it's still reading in that order. And now I've added this extra string to the file that the engine will have no use for. So the engine's going to read it in and totally disregard it. But the tool side has a great use for that string. So I'm not cutting it out. I'm just letting you know that there's a worthless string in there. So I got to make sure I take account for that. First desktop I'll have had in like 10 years. Holy crap, dude. I can't go without a desktop. I love them. Though I also really want a laptop. I haven't had one that is a personal laptop in a long time. Since school. Alright, so let's see. Clear the buffer. No, this is gone. What are you doing? Okay, so you're reading a string here. You don't need that. Instead, just say char length is 4 for that. Read in the build version. If the versions match, we're good. Did they include the file path? See, this is where it's different. Yeah, this is wrong. All of this. Shit. So how much is wrong here? It looks like pretty much all of this is gonna go away. File path is always included now. So I need to read in at the address, at the address of an integer. Tell me I have an integer. Char length, that works. Char length. The size of char length. So that will tell me how many characters there are. And then mem set. Actually, a lot of the code I can still reuse. I'm going to take this line. Mem set to clear the buffer. Then I'm going to read into the buffer exactly this line. Thank you. Put that back though. That's it, yeah. And then I'm just gonna. Actually, I don't need it anymore though. Was I even using this thing? File path? I seriously doubt I was ever using it. How many matches? Not included. Yeah, I wasn't even really using it, but whatever. Like I said, I'm still not going to use it, but I'm keeping it. It's there. I got it. Alright, so what if it's 0? If it's 0, it should still work, right? Tell me the read doesn't freak out if you pass it as 0. C++, I need to look up this object. If stream. I want to make sure that if I tell the reader to read in 0 bytes, it's not going to throw an exception. Because if so, I'll just wrap an if around it. Read. Where the hell's read? There you are. Read. Number of characters. It looks like it's fine with reading 0 bytes. Yeah. All right, cool. I'm gonna trust them. Alright, cool. Yeah, I didn't get any other message about that computer. It wasn't double posted. Alright, that's gone. Bam. Alright. Number of animations. Read in the animations. Read in the char name. Read in the actual name. Oh, okay, that's right. Read in the flip Y bool. Reader, read. Jar pointer. 10% of new anim flip Y, which doesn't exist yet. No, I said Y. Don't autocorrect. Oh my god. You're gonna have to trust me, code. Animation. Bool. Flip Y. Alright, so there's that. Flip X, flip Y. 4-byte integer number of frames. Then for every frame, which I got right here, read in the X position, 4 bytes. Read in the Y position, 4 bytes. Read in the width, 4 bytes. Read in the height, 4 bytes. Read in the time, 8 bytes. And that is it. Cool. Alright, that was actually pretty easy. Does it work though? That's the real question. Alright, let's put you there. Load an animation and a texture. So first of all, we're going to rename that file because I remember it was dumb as hell what I named it. It's because I did it for school and they had stupid, weird name standards that I still don't like to this day. Look at it. It's called B lower R capital R player dot, yeah, whatever. No, your name is player.bmp. That's good. Text load player bmp and player ID. Alright, now pound include animation dot h animation test. Come on, I don't remember. You're gonna make me look it up. What's the constructor take? He takes the file name and the image ID. Alright. File name is walk.anim. ID is player ID. There you go. Awesome. Test dot update. I don't have the elapsed time yet. I'll have to get that. I'm gonna call it DT. Test dot. I think that's it, really. We'll have buttons to choose what to play, what to stop, what to do. Well, we'll have a bunch of keys that change whether we're playing, stopping, or starting this stuff. But no matter what, every loop I have to update the animation. So that's what that's for. Update the animation. Alright. So now, after that, I get to render it. Draw. Player ID at for now we'll just draw them at 100 100, but we're gonna make it where you can walk around. So your name, hello, how's it going? Awesome 108, who now has the word cool at the end of his name. Man, he's leveling up. Thank you very much for following, I think it was. Sorry, I missed part of the notification. All right, test dot current animation, right? No. Get current frame. There we go. Everything else is fine. So now I just got to get elapsed time. Can I just steal that from someone? I really don't want to remember how to do that. Let's see. Oh, there we go, right here. Elapsed time. See? Why write something you've already written before? You can just steal it from yourself. Right? Main. There it is. What oh man, what are the includes for that? We'll see. Time variables. I'll do it right here. I don't know, I'm picky about where I do it. Update the time. Bam. Fix that, please. That drives me insane. I have a slow pinky on my shift key, apparently. You're gonna be DT, which is gonna exist right up here. Oh, I didn't realize I haven't changed the font size yet. You guys want me to jack up the font size to like 8 trillion? Sorry. That was too easy. At the end, I should have to update it. Yeah, exactly. At the end, I should go last time is equal to this time, right? Is that what I call it, this time? Yep, cool. All right, that should work. It was a little too easy. Does it run? Kind of. Didn't load the image very well. Oh, you know what? I didn't even load it with a freaking color key. Isn't that one of my options here? Load image, player BMP. No IntelliSense. Oh, you suck. There is a color key. I just gotta remember how you do it. Load image, the name, RGBA. Okay. Thank you. Alright, so the R is 255. The G is 0. The B is that. I think that's it. Alright. So show me that. Alright, so that's one problem. Now the next problem is that I need to actually tell it to play an animation for now. So test, play, walk right. Booyah, he's walking to the right. Ugh. Oh, okay. Saying zoom in. There you go. Alright, so now I need to make it where I'm pause it right away. Pause, stop, stop. Is it stop? There it is. Alright, so now I need to make it where, depending on what keys I press, he'll react to those animations, basically. So let's do that right here. Check for input. Oh, come on. Check for input, change animation. So if my input key pressed, or key down, no, key pressed. Key pressed is W. Walking up. So that would be test.play walk up. And now I'm going to pretty much copy this a trillion times here. Up, down, left, right, up right, down right, up left, down left. Holy crap. Alright, so up, down, left, right. Walk down, walk left, walk right. What comes after that? Let's do upright. So if you're pressing up, oh, how do you do that though? How will you code checking for both of those buttons? That's a good question. Let me comment that out for now. These four. The diagonals. Alright, so that's there. Let's prove that this works. Alright, so it starts with right, but if I press up, I'm now walking up. If I press down, I'm now walking down. If I press left, walking left. If I press right, I'm walking right. You guys can't see that for shit, can you? So many issues with tiny fucking sprites. Let's see. So now I need to make it where you actually move in those directions. Yeah, it's the Contra dude. I ripped it from the second NES game. So I gotta do diagonals. I probably have to do key down for that. Because the difference between key press and key down, key press is the very first frame that you push it down. There's no way I can check for key press on two keys at the same time. There's no human who's ever gonna get that. But if I make it key down, it will work. So that's probably what I'm gonna have to do. But if I do that, okay, I got an idea. If key is down for the W and the key is down for the D key, so upright, and test, I have something like get animation, right? Current animation? Booyah. And current animation does not equal walk upright. Perfect. That's how you do it, right there. Perfect. Chocolate Meme says hi. Hello. Alright, so let's give this a play. I thought I built it already, but okay. Uh-oh. What'd I do wrong? Oh, shit. You're right. Alright, so up, down, left, right, and now the hard one. Upright. Booyah. It works. Let's keep adding them. If you're pressing up and you're pressing left and the current animation does not equal walk up left, then fucking play walk up left. Booyah. What am I programming? I'm just making updates to my animation engine because I made changes to the animation tool, which had changed the way the file format was. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Awesome. You're absolutely right. I fucked that up. That would have sucked. Key down. Key down. Alright, so now the other way. If you're walking down and you're walking right and the current animation does not equal walking down right, then play walk down right. I know who it is, Awesome. I was just using your username. Yeah, Awesome is my nephew. Alright, so if you're walking down and I did it again, didn't I, motherfucker? Key down. And you're walking left and the current animation does not equal walk down left, then play walk down left. They should all work now. Alright, left. Hey, what the fuck? Did I break left? Yes, I did. Somehow I broke left. Good job. Yes, I did. How the fuck did I break them? Left. Press A. Walk left. I need to look at the data, see if I read it in right. Alright, show me my animations. How many animations? 9 animations. Walk left. True. I mean, it looks fine. The data looks like it read in just fine. So there's something else going on here. Hey, didn't I make one called Walk Fuck? Yes, I did. Walk fuck. Alright, cool. Alright, show me the H. I'm forgetting something about the flip on the X. Because my picture does not actually have the Contra guy walking to the left. What you do is you take the one of him walking to the right and you flip it on the X. And I have a Boolean for that, but apparently I'm guessing I'm supposed to use it right here, and I'm not. So let me give that a shot real quick. See, I may have just forgotten how that works, but we're gonna find out right now, aren't we? Float scale X should be test flip X, animation flipped X. Let's just try that for now. Now, if I'm right, that should fix the left problem. Or it should give me... Oh, I hit a breakpoint, didn't I? No? What the fuck's going on here? I have nothing now. That's much worse. That was a function, right? Animation. It was called animation flipped X. Returns a bool. Oh, god damn it. I'm an idiot. I'm trying to use a bool as a number. That's not going to work. True would be 1, false would be -1. There you go. Just fucking work for me, please. What the fuck? What is going on here? Test. Oh, you're not playing an animation. Why am I not playing an animation? Because I said stop. Motherfuck. Oh, you're getting me good with this shit. It should still draw, though. Right? Show me what they do. Current frame, animation flipped. Oh, God. Take me to current frame. If it's a valid animation, return. It doesn't check if we're stopped at all, which is good. And then... yeah. And then the other one was animation flipped X. If it's a valid animation, return the bool. Wait, why would I do it this way? Oh, okay, because if it's not a valid animation, no matter what, I return false. That makes sense. Alright. I don't know what I'm doing wrong there. Let's fill out all the parameters real quick. Alright. We're gonna go backwards till I get it working again. Alright, so that works. That's the scale, that's why. Yep, there it is. Angle. Right here. How am I gonna do this? This is gonna be messy. I'll tell you how we'll do it. We'll do it on the line before. It's an int, right? Flip pipe equals. I'm gonna have to make this prettier because this is fucking not cool. I know how to fix that though. We can fix that. If it's true, then return SDL render. Help me out here. Render flip. You're gonna make me Google it, aren't you? Renderer flip. Fine, let me Google it. I don't have it memorized. I'm sorry. I should have known better. Someone who doesn't remember shit. The correct answer was SDL flip horizontal or 0. We'll make one for Y real quick. But we'll test this before we go any further. Right? You don't have a pipe equals? Fine. Pipe with that. Jerk. What? What is wrong with that? Flip. You know what? Here, take this. Can't flip, bitch. Now what? Now I can pipe equal all I want. 0. There you go. Ta-da! Solved your fucking problem, asshole. Ah, you're right. Now I have to fucking cast it. Still. Render flip. There you go. Now what are you bitching about? Nothing. What I thought. Cross your fingers, guys. It works. Left. Yeah. Yeah, I'm definitely... If that's the case, Von Helmstein, I am fucked. Because I have trouble remembering some basic shit every now and then. It's because I jump between languages so much. It's like, oh, I totally forgot this. It's the animation. Flip Y, bull. Y. Alright. Oh, copy this basic. Oh, copy. God damn. Why? 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 Over here, uncomment, flip pipes equals that sucker. I should need the parentheses. Alright, so what we're gonna do, I'm gonna make a function in my animation class where I basically say get flip, and it'll automatically return me this render flip, but you know, with the correct, everything already piped together logically. I don't want to have to do this every single time I draw, so I'm definitely just gonna have the animation do that for me to save me some headache. So that's something I need to work on. But first, let's Let's make sure it all worked. Yeah, I got up left, I got down left, down right. It all works. Now I get to get him walking around. Cool. But before I do that, I'm going to go ahead and get this coded for my animation class. SDL renderer flip get flip const. And we'll try to one-line it if I can, because, you know, makes you feel awesome when you can one-line shit. Animation. Oh, I better keep my brackets the same. Alright, so return this piped with this. Now, what is this? This would be what's it called? Oh shit, that's right. I need this thing too. Fuck. Alright, hold on. Let's redo it again. Return this, then blah pipe blah, else return nothing. Which is SDL flip none. There you go. Alright, now fill out the circles. Alright, so this would be this fucker. Come on, keep copying. I should just call my own fucking function, but I don't want to. That's why. True? If true, then you are returning SDL flip vertical. If false, then you're returning SDL flip none. Okay, I mean, it's a good idea to one-line it, but at the same time, it's become completely unreadable. But it's still cool. I still did it. Alright, SDL flip horizontal. Otherwise, SDL flip none. So there you go. One giant line of code that should work. It's hard to tell. Piped. Piped. Yeah, it should work. That should be a bool. There. Wrap the whole thing. There you go. What is your problem? There's nothing wrong with that. Return value does not match. Bullshit. That returns a bool. Question mark. Those two pipe together. Else flip none. Alright, fine. We're gonna multi-line it. You suck. Even though I think I had it right. I still don't believe anything you're telling me here. Damn. SDL flip none. Else return this. What? What's wrong with that? There's nothing wrong with that. You're lying. Get flip. Do you not know what this is or something? Yeah. I don't know what it's bitching about. I really don't. Get flip is not a member of animation? Did I spell it wrong? Get flip. Const. Get flip. Const. Animation. What are you smoking? I think this is actually something else. It just doesn't know how to be a mature adult and tell me. Yeah, okay, that's what it is. It doesn't know what SDL render flip is. Man, you need to get so much more mature. That is some fucked up shit. I'm sitting here thinking I broke this damn thing. It just doesn't know what it is. Here, forward declare that shit. Struct. I think it's a struct. No, it's a, is it a struct or enum? Fuck if I know. SDL render flip. It won't work because you can't do that. Yeah, I can't get away with that. It's an enum. Okay. Yeah, that means this isn't gonna work. Yeah, thought so. Enum. Can I do that? Will you let me get away with that? That'd be nice. Yeah, I didn't think so. You suck. I gotta include the file. But I don't want to include the file here. We might do some cast magic. I hate it, but I do not want to include any more files in this. I really don't. I got it included here, which is great. Yeah. I might have to put it up there. I hate that. What file? What file specifically are you in? Can you show me? That would be nice. Take me to your definition. SDL render H. Yeah, this is it right here. What are you talking about? A period? There's a period in front of the parentheses? Periods in front? I don't know what you're talking about with periods. Oh, I hate it, but I might have to. Yeah, I might have to move the fucking pound define, but I'm not happy about that. Whatever, man. You suck. Now my file feels fucking obese. But at least I won't need that anymore, right? You now return. That should be good, except the function now. I still don't know what the fuck this thing's bitching at me for. Fucking coding everything here. Stop. 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 Really, I could just do this. Value equals this guy. SDL renderer flip. done bitching at me now? That sucks. I went from a giant, nice one-liner to this shit. At least it's more legible, I guess. Default to no flip. Add X flip. Add Y flip. There you go. Get flip. Main. All this shit goes away. Test. Get flip. There you go. Alright, it works. You're talking about this period? If you're talking about that period, that's normal. Alright, so now let's add some movement. Let's make some move speed. Pound define move speed. I'll just say speed. Speed as 100 for now. Really fucking fast. No fucking semicolons. That's how you fuck yourself. Alright. If I'm walking up, then Y minus equals speed times time. If I'm walking down, same thing but plus. If I'm... That's only gonna work on the first frame. Son of a bitch. Oh, they keep getting me. I mean, the speed wouldn't change, right? Well, it does now because it's in the fucking loop. We can move it out. Booyah. Oh. I mean, there's no errors right now, so whatever it is, it's nothing now. Oh, you know what helps? Gets the animation flip as an STL enum. There you go. Okay, so yeah, float 0, 0. Put the code back. Y minus equals speed times. No, you can't do that. Yeah, you can. No, you can't. Fuck. Alright, fuck it. I don't like this. There's gotta be a better way. There is a better way. Alright, so we do this. We say Y minus equals speed. Helps if you spell it right. Y plus equals speed. Actually, just set it to speed. Yeah, is equal to speed. Negative speed for up, positive speed for down. X is equal to negative speed for left. X is equal to, oh my god, with the cap lock, to positive speed for right. Semicolons help. And then these fuckers get the joy of being kind of both. So, this is one of those things where if you're walking up right or up left, I'm going to do the lazy code, which is I'm going to add the left speed and the right and the up and down speed. So that will mean when I walk diagonal, my character is going to actually be walking faster diagonally than he does walking left, or pure up. What you're supposed to do when you're walking, you know, at an angle is you're supposed to do a little bit of math to determine his actual speed. But I'm not going to be doing that. So, alright, so if I'm walking up, then X will upright, then X will be speed. Come on with the caps. You're killing me, man. Whereas Y will be negative speed. Just cut these two lines. Booyah. If I'm walking up and left, then it's negative speed, negative speed. If I'm walking down and right, then it's positive speed and positive speed. And if I'm walking down, did you really just do that? If I'm walking down and left, it's speed and negative speed. Now, after that, we say, what do we say? We need a position. We don't have a position guy yet. So I need an actual position here. Float X pause. They start at 100. Float Y pause 100. So then we simply say X pause plus equals X times delta time. Y pause plus equals Y times delta time. And then we draw their asses there. X pause, Y pause. And that should work. Woo! Oh shit. I forgot that if you let go of the button, if you let go of the button, you need to stop the speed. Oh god. There's no stop. Oh, and my up isn't working. Look. Oh, that's right. Okay. That's, yep. If I go from a diagonal to a pure direction, I have to nerf the other number. If I don't, well, you saw what happens. They start like strafing. Oh, this is the joy of code. It really is. There you go. But yeah. So yeah, the only thing I gotta worry about now is how do I stop? Woo, nice. Doesn't matter. This isn't even really what I'm working on. I'm just working on getting the animations going, and it looks like the animations are working great. The only thing left I gotta test on the animation side is I need to make sure that if I invert the Y, that the Y will show up. And to do that, I made a special animation called walk fuck. And what it is it's all fucked up. So if the key is pressed, we'll just give it a random key like capital U here. If I press this key, then I want you to play walk fuck. That will prove that it works. Alright, so I'm walking around, and now I am going to press this button. Alright, it worked. He's walking all kinds of fucked up. It basically flipped the Y, which is what's important. Alright, so that means the flipping's done, the animation's read in. I need to test the functions of the animation. So I need to test, well, I'm using these. Get the width and height, stopping and restarting it. Alright, so let's have a key for that. If key pressed, no, pressed, SDLK underscore I, then I want you to stop the animation. If, this one's going to be hard to notice, if I press SDLK O, then I want you to restart the animation. But the reason that's going to be hard to tell is because my animation in total is like 1 second. So restarting that is going to be very hard to notice. Unless I spam it. I guess I could spam it. Alright, so let's see. Fucked up. Stop, which it did. The animation's not moving anymore. Stop. 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 Alright, Oh, let's stop. Alright, so now the restart. I'm gonna spam restart. It's working. Yeah, it's working. Cool. Alright, what's left? Loading worked. Play worked. Stop. Restart. I need to unload it. Is there an unload? I don't think there is an unload. No. You just let it die. Get the width, get the height. Width? Image width? Come on, help me out here. Current frame width. Int height equals test current frame height. Build. Running. Send them off walking. Set a breakpoint. Now. Alright, so the width should always be 16. It is. So the height should always be 32. It is. Awesome. It worked. This code runs every frame. You can just check. Yeah, you're right. Normally, I would have the setting of the animations and the setting of the speed to be done in a much different manner inside the actual objects class. So if it's like the player, it would be in the player class. But obviously, you know, since I'm just running a bullshit test here, I got it all hard-coded in main and quite sloppily. The problem I had here is I was trying to combine my movement code with my animation code, and that wasn't quite done well because I have my animations changing on press, not down. And really, I should have my movement done on key down. So I would probably just have these if checks twice for animation, one for animations and one for movement. And the movement would be a lot simpler. It would basically be my movement starts at 0. If any keys are pressed, add to a movement vector. And then after I've checked all the directions, multiply that vector by the delta time and then apply it. But yeah, I didn't quite do that. I was just hacking shit together. I do believe the animation is now up to date. The only thing I really hate is that I had to move the include from the CPP file to the header file. So that, to me, kind of made it more dependent on SDL than I wanted it. But I did what I had to do for the good of Cardassia. God damn it. Now, the other thing I want to check is why my SDL wrapper, when I give it the wrong file name, doesn't return fucking -1 like it was supposed to. That's the new question. So I'm going to go ahead and set a breakpoint right here. I'm going to change this name to a file name I know to be wrong. Not too brazenly wrong, just wrong. And I'm going to watch it lie to my face. F10. Player ID 0. See, why did you do that? Why would you lie to me? After all we've been through. That is really hurtful. Load image, file name, RGB. That really hurts. File name, RGB. Load. If there's no file name, renderer, or screen, then quit. I agree. For every pre-existing image, it shouldn't get in there. Look for an open slot, should be fast. If we didn't find it, alright, so right here, this is the line that fucks me up, I bet. Breakpoint on that ass. What's going on? Jump inside. Which one is it? There it is, step into F11. Ah, fuck. Step out, step out. Just F5. Alright, so file name, some ridiculous file. Image load to image here. Ready, set, F10. There it is, null. It's null, and I just kept going. I either need to add a check here or I need to go into image load and see what I can do. I think the image load is part of SDL though, so I don't think I can actually do anything. Let me see. Yeah, that's part of SDL. So what I need right here, if not, actually I'd rather have a C assert. I'd rather assert right there and fail. I don't have any asserts here, really? Oh, there we go. Cool. Just making sure. I'd rather get a fucking crashing error. Assert. Image. Oh no. New texture. Not image. Does not equal null. And I forgot the message. And message. Can do. And failed to load the specified image. That ought to help me out big time. What? There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. You're full of shit. Oh, that's right. This isn't fucking... My bad. My bad. This isn't C#. I can't get away with the word null. Null doesn't exist in C++. Alright, so that should work. And now I should get an error. Ready? F5 and I should get an error. What? What the fuck? Oh, god damn it. I always forget assert checks for the opposite. So F5. There we go. Like, what do you mean? Abort. Break. Oh, look, it failed to load the specified image. So much better. Ugh. That's crazy. All that time I was fucking failing to return. I need to update this wrapper badly. Or now that it's updated, I need to replace my actual folder of good code with this code here. Projects. What's the name of this thing? Animation engine. Give me that code. Copy. Paste. Overwrite. There. Now I won't have that problem anymore. Alright, so now that was one thing done. What was the other thing I wanted to work on? My animation crap. Ha. Yeah. Or not my particle stuff. I want to have my particle thing be able to work with animations. Okay. I'll be right back, guys. Just to say, my source control is just a bunch of folders on my computer. But when I finish a file for good, I move it to my server online. And you know, I even have a GitHub account. I just never use it. In fact, I'm pretty sure I linked this Visual Studio to my GitHub account. And I don't know, I just don't use it. I should. What was that? Oh yeah, particle shit. Actually getting a lot done, which is kind of nice. Projects. Do I even have code for this? I don't know. Is it temp particle? Temp particle. Inheritance. I guess that's it. This is Brian's turf. Fucking C#. Hello. What the hell? I meant today? Oh, never mind. Well, what the hell did I call it? Older code. Alright. Load. Starting scale 5, ending scale 10. Time that it takes 2 seconds, fades away in the last half a second. C#'s always kind of kicked my ass. Anything? What the fuck? What, I have to load an image? Yep. It's definitely not listening. Okay. Alright, what if I wanted to start at a scale of 1, end at a scale of 100, and I want you to do it in... Yeah, I guess that's fine. In 3 seconds. What happens if I tell it don't change scale at all? It worked. Alright. What if I want you to last 1 second? So it's like a flashing red light, basically. What about 0.75 of a second? There we go, that's more red light. Emergency red light. Alright, I don't like this drop-down list. I don't know why I put it there. I was gonna have different types of particle effects, but it seems like I can have just one that does it all. I might be better off keeping the list, I'm not sure. So yeah, the only thing I'm questioning here is why I made a combo box. Oh, what I would give to talk to myself in the past. Well, it's listening now, right? I think it is. Yeah, it's listening. No, because it's growing. It's definitely not listening. Why don't you listen? I have to change it first before you listen? That's kind of stupid, don't you think? This is 2008. That's what confused me too. I opened up 2015 particle editor solution and it wasn't the right code. So I'm like, what the fuck? So then I look and there's another one, particle tool, but it's from the 2008 solution. And this is the one that I actually had some stuff in. It's like, oh, I guess I'm doing this one. Even the theme is like the bright white theme. Like, wow. Scaling. Rendering. Is this, oh, never mind. Abstract functions, clear images, update renders, type. Yeah, I mean, it does the same thing. Oh, I don't know what I was doing. It's been too long. Yeah, I agree. I've definitely switched over to the dark side. I don't know how to do it in this version, though. Fonts and colors, I guess. You're gonna make me... it'd make me do it all, huh? Let's just try switching them real quick. Whatever. No, it's too ugly. I'll have to do it later. There we go. Alright, so this is a particle. That's all the particles. But I only have one. Okay, I see what I was doing here. I see what I was doing here. For every particle, draw. Okay, I see what I was doing here. So I need to make another class. Public class. What do I call this? I guess it would be back effect, which inherits from particle effect. And then I have to override all that shit, so public override, override, override void clear images. What the fuck? Please do not autocomplete. That confused the shit out of me. Public override void update. Yep. You don't have to do that, you know. Public override void. Yep, you got it. Cool. So those are the big ones. And then I need a constructor that takes specific shit, right? You don't? Nope. Oh, that's right, because it's come from this fucking thing. Alright, there we go. Yeah, I don't think they had actual themes back then. I seem to remember downloading profile files from online and restoring them in Visual Studio to get a different theme. Yeah, I think you're right about that. Alright, so move this shit down. Give me a group box. Group box. Stupid alphabet. It's always changing on me. Line it up. Give it a name. G-box back effect. Back effect. I'll make it one word. Back effect. Alright, this combo list is gonna have to change. I don't even know if I need that anymore. Scale. Back effect. Yeah, I might find a way to get rid of that combo box. I don't like it. Almost all of them need an image. Almost all of them are going to need an image. Well, for now, Until I know that for sure, you're getting an image button. They should all need an image. I don't think there's a single particle effect that's not going to need an image button. Back effect image. Oh, don't typo. Yes, exactly. Image. Alright, so what this does, you give me an image, you give me a... You know, I should probably tell you what I'm working on, huh? Alright, so I'll show you what I'm working on. Hey, QFC 1313. Haven't seen you since high school. How the hell are you doing, man? You know, I'm in the Sebring area if you ever want to hang out. I don't know how often you take leave. Let's see. I was going to show you what I was working on. Alright, so what I'm working on is a bunch of various particle effects for my game engine. And so, obviously, depending on the game, you're going to have a lot of different effects. And so I was going to code a lot of different effect options that you could just, you know, very quickly generate with this tool, and then it'll create these little particle files. Then my engine will read in those particle files, and it'll just play particle effects wherever you tell them to. And so the first one I made, oh, tell me this still runs. So the first one I made is a particle effect that simply does scaling up or down and fading. So for example, I have this picture. It starts this big, and I can have it scale to this large and then fade away so fast or so slow. So let's say that it goes this long, but I want it to spend 7 seconds fading away. So it's going to be fading away most of the time here. It fades away really slowly. Or, let's say I want it to disappear extremely fast. I can do this, and now watch, it'll be the last split second. It'll just disappear. Come on. Alright, now, it also works in reverse. So it goes, it can shrink instead if you don't want it to go. Basically, it just changes scale and it changes fade. That's the whole point of that particle effect. So now the next particle effect I'm working on is one that, like imagine you're casting a blizzard spell and the whole screen gets covered with like downfalling snow. It's basically an image that gets repeated across the screen. And so that's what back effect is going to be. And so one good example of that I can think of off the top of my head would be Super Mario RPG. But before I even do that, let's mute them because damn, Nintendo is always copyrighting my shit. Sound, turn that shit off. I'm tired of them putting copyright strikes on me. Alright, so watch this. I don't even know if my buttons are set up. Alright, so look behind the green. Do you see that background? That is what I'm talking about. That is an effect of a repeating background. Well, you could also use that for spells, like this background here. See how it's scrolling? You could have it for if you cast an ice spell, it'll be ice. And obviously it'll be on top of the characters, not behind them like this. But it would be, you know, like a blizzard, it would be ice. And there's a button. See, you can change the direction in this game. That was kind of cool. So now I made it go left, down left, up right. But yeah, so I imagine a blizzard would go down and left, and it would be like raining sleet and hail. So that's one of the effects I need to get. And I can use it for so many things. Like, I could have it where if you're out and exploring a field of, you know, a plains, and it's just a field of grass, I could have clouds floating over your head. You know, every now and then just a cloud floats by, and it covers up your player when you walk under the cloud. Exactly, like the rain effect in Chrono Trigger. That's a good example. I could also have, if you're in combat, you cast an ice spell. The ice, you know, plays for a moment, and then it does damage to the enemies, and then it stops. Obviously, this is a great example. I could have it behind the menus as a scrolling thing. So that's the effect I'm trying to make right now. So this one seems like it's going to be easy because all I'm choosing is a direction and a speed. And that's it. So a direction, I'm going to have it as a normal. And so I'm trying to think of a neat way to let me pick a normal in C#. And the best thing I can think of maybe for C# is I'll have a box, an image box. And all this image box is it has a little plus sign in the middle. And then you can do a mouse click on this image box. Say I click the mouse right here. And then I'll have an on-click event determine what vector from where you clicked from the center. So it'll be like, oh, well, here's your normal. You're pointing left. So if I click, you know, like over here to the right, the on-click event will determine that the vector was this way. And it'll save it as that. So then all I have to enter would be this. I hope you're absolutely right. I have a problem with C#. C# does kick my ass a lot. So even though I think this should be easy, I could be totally wrong for all I know. But anyway, so after it determines the vector, all I have to do after that is I'll have a numeric up-down with a speed. And I'll just say, you know, how fast, how many, what's my speed? And it'll be in pixels. So like if I say 30, then it'll be 30 pixels a second. If I say 300, it'll be 300 pixels a second. So that'd be scrolling by really fucking fast, etc. That's the goal. We'll see how it works out. All right, so let's see. Now, obviously, depending on the resolution of the user, this particle effect could be 1024 by 768, or it could be whatever the hell, 1920 by 1080. It just depends on the user's resolution. But for the sake of this tool, I'm just going to hard code it to be 1024 by 768. So what that means is over here on the rendering side, it's going to be a fucking mess. You're going to be able to see where the border stops. But you have to use your imagination and know that when the engine is playing it, the engine actually knows the screen resolution. So the engine will be able to draw it correctly. Yeah. Declare everything in unsafe blocks and write it like it's C++. That sounds lovely, actually. I'm pretty sure I'm going to steal this. I'm going to make this one function, the image button, because all of my particle effects are going to use fucking images. So I just need to make a function that says load image, returns an ID. But not yet. All right, so let's try that image box thing. Give me a, I assume it's called an image box. Image list. Not quite what I meant. Come on. Picture box? Picture box, right? There you are, picture box. I knew it was something like that. We'll put you right here. Let's make you, I need you to be a large size. Move. Properties. We're going to call you P box back effect vector. Your size is going to be 128 by 128. And that's how big the image is going to be. Actually, that's kind of massive, isn't it? Maybe 64 by 64. Let's try that. If you haven't noticed, I'm very fond of powers of 2. I don't know, that's kind of small. Fuck it, 128 by 128. I mean, it's fat, but oh well. Let's open up MS Paint, one of our favorite programs. Let's resize the bastard. Do not maintain aspect. That is always the worst option. Alright, so here's my box. Zoom the hell in. Good luck determining the center point with this thing. Alright, so it should be 0 way over here and 127 way over here. It is. So 63 is the halfway point. 63. Bam. And bam. That's it never looks like it. Have you noticed that? That does not at all look like the center, but supposedly it is. All right, no, not marker. Bam, bam, bam. Ah, off by 1. All right, That's supposed to be dead center. It does not look it. Look, I just drew a giant nipple, basically. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. All right, make it nice. Ah, Jesus. There we go. There is a nice little grid, right? Not bad. So I'm going to save that. Crosshair. Dot ping. I'm going to keep the white background. Fuck, how do I do this in fucking C#? Image. Yes, you can import this guy. There he is. Oh, fuck, that's initial. What the hell's initial image? I meant like the actual image. Why? Why would you be there? That's what I meant. Thank you. So this guy. Okay. It's not centered. It's gonna drive me insane. Yeah, whatever. Good enough. That's gonna irk me till the end of time. There. Outsmarted you. Alright, so that will get me the vector, but I want to be able to see that vector. I want to make sure that it's not, you know, generating something way fucked up. So here's a label. Come on, dude, stop popping up. No one cares about you. What are you again? The Server Explorer. Go fuck yourself, Server Explorer. If I need you, I'll fucking come get you. Label, back effect, vector text. Well, I don't need that. Just vector. And by default, you are invisible. Alright, so now give me a... I said I was going to have a numeric up-down for speed. Speed's what we need. Don't know if any of y'all ever watched the Rocky movies. Those are good movies. Alright, so your name is going to be Nud back effect speed. If I was really caring about math, I'd call it magnitude, but I don't care. Label. I need to be able to see you for now. I just need to be able to see him for now. I'll remove it in a minute. Label. Why? Why? No, stop. Stop looking at other people. Other people don't matter, okay? What matters is that you... There you go. You motherfucker. Stop comparing yourself to other people! Why are you like this? See, this is why I don't like C#. This is stupid. You know what? Got it. I'm done fighting. I'm done fighting. Label, back effect, speed. I don't have time for your shit. I just don't. That's me not having time for that. Speed. Booyah. Alright, so speed is going to be how many pixels a second, but I'm still going to allow floating point value. So decimal places 2. Minimum, let's say the minimum is 1 pixel a second. If you want your fucking background to be moving so slowly it's not discernible, then fine. Maximum speed, let's say 2,000 pixels a second. If you need it going so fast it flies by the screen, No, let's be more unreasonable. Let's say 10,000 a second. That means it's going so fast, it probably scrolled past 3 times in a single frame. I mean, we're talking way fast. Default value will have a speed of, let's say, 50. Default value of 50 pixels a second. Speed, pixels per second. There we go. Thank you. That's all I need, really. Now it's just a matter of getting it to work in code, which is the joy of C#. Alright, so I'm under the assumption that if I code a click event for this image box, it will tell me the X and Y position that I clicked on it. That's all I really need. Let's find out if I'm right, though. Events. I could probably just double click, but I don't trust. Click event. Handles. Whoa. The click on handles clicking on the back effect image box. This is for determining the vector direction of the image. Alright, so how do we do this? Tell me you've got mouse X and Y. What, mouse event args? Can I do that? XY, that's all I need. Does that work? Nope. Yeah, because I changed whatchamacallit. Tell me I can just change you. Picture box, C#, picture box. Click event. I'm Googling. C#. Methods, show me events. Methods, show me events. Holy crap, there are a bunch of methods. Alright, here we go. Click. Click. C#. Oh. Okay, never mind. I see. The click event passes whatever. If you need more specific mouse information, you use the mouse click event. Very clever. See? This is what I'm talking about. That's just being a smartass, if you ask me. Oops. Oh, God. There we go. Build. Get rid of the stupid thing. Yes, I know. Let's try that again, but without the smartassery. So, I totally guessed wrong. Not click. Mouse click. And the reason is because someone might be using my program on like a tablet. So if they do it with my tablet, they won't be doing a mouse click. They'd be doing a finger press. So that's why they don't do that. All right. Much better. Handles the mouse click for the back effect vector calculation. All right, so I don't care what button it is really, but E, right? X and Y, that's all I need. All right, so how do I do this? I'm gonna need to do some math. I'm gonna have to take the X and Y and minus 64, right? Yes. Yes, that's what I need. All right, so float X is equal to e's.x minus 64. Float y is equal to e's y minus 64. Now I have my x and y. I just need to normalize it. So now I got to remember the formula for normalizing. It's I need the length. So to get the length, I need to dot it and do the square root. So x times x plus y times y. Fun math. Float length is equal to this, but then I need square root. I don't know square root in C#, but I bet you Google does. C# square root. Wait, where's my music? When did I stop the music? Play. Okay, so square root is math.squirt. Cool. Math.squirt. There you are. That will get me the length of the vector. Now I take x and divide it by length. I need to make sure that's not 0. Y divided by length. If the length is greater than 0. Yeah, well, the length can never be negative. So after that, I just need to update the label. Label back effect vector dot text is equal to x plus. Is there a toString? There is. That should work. That should give me everything I need if I did it right. And I have build errors. Oh, okay. Hey, I don't care. Double works just as well. Just show me that it worked. That's all I want to see. Alright, just show me that it worked. That's all I want to see. Ready, set, click. Ah, I gotta fucking truncate it. It's way too long. The number does look right, though. Oh, yeah. Those numbers look very correct. Yes. Come on, closer. Those numbers look very correct. But yeah, I gotta truncate it. That's way too fucking long. C#, double, toString, less characters, please. Man. Actually, there's a fuck ton of options for rounding. How do you do that? Hold on. Yeah, that's what I was looking at. I was looking at F, exactly. There's C, D, E, F, G, all kinds of fucking numbers, but F definitely seems the most promising. Let me give that a shot. Inside the toString as something. Oh, come on. Stop the program. Those numbers look very right. I'm so happy about that. Because I ain't done linear algebra in a couple months. Copy that sucker. Paste. See if you got your numbers right after all this time. No. It just hard-coded exactly what I put. Actually, it looks like it rounded it. 1 0 0 1. I think it rounded too much, but it looks like it worked. I still gotta change it though. there's round. I'll probably just call that, I guess. It takes a decimal though. I'm using a fucking double. Come on. Come on, C#. Don't be this way. Oh, there's a round. Takes a double, pass in a number. That works. I'll just round it to the 3. That's pretty precise. Decimal dot... Not decimal. I already said that. Math. Math has a round. Yeah, but that's just what? Like this? Round. 3. 2 string. Math. Round. This guy. 2 string. There you go. That's pretty precise, right? So now click. Oh god, that's even worse. It does not like doing doubles to strings, does it? Holy fuck. The numbers are definitely right though. I'm very happy about that. That's unacceptable though. Seriously, C#. What the fuck? No fear of rounding. Takes default number format. Alright. String.format. Open quote. Just 2. I just want 2 decimals. I don't need any more than that. Looks like I can do string.format. 0. Oh, okay. Undo. Hold on. Get all that shit out of there. So, in other words. So yeah, my 2F was in the way. The numbers don't seem right though. It's like it changes the numbers. I don't understand that. Like this should be really close to 99 for the X, but instead it's 0, 1. Oh, in fact it's 0:01. Is it string.format? Do I need to do that? I'll try some code I'm stealing here. String.format 0:2. I don't know what the fuck the modulus is for. X. Okay. Just making sure. Why? So this is what I'm talking about with C# though. All I'm trying to do is get a number written out nicely, and it's just fucking fighting me. Cause I don't know these functions. Yep, that's it. Though I don't need that percent. That was obviously something I stole from whoever needed that answer. Perfect. Perfect. Yes. Alright, so this should be positive y, positive y, positive y. This should be negative y's, negative y's. Further out I go. Beautiful. Alright, these should be negative x. positive X. It works. It really does work. Alright, cool. It works. I did not expect that, but it does work. Alright, so now I need the fucking function for the image. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Yeah, and that is exactly why I also try to stay away from C#. As I mean, it's very nice. It's very friendly, but you have to know where these things are, and I don't. I'm sorry. I don't know where these things are. I'm basically Googling how to do everything, you know? It's like, man, I feel retarded. All right, what was I was making a function for the image load, because lots of things are going to load images. So take me to the design, take me to the function that does this. We're going to change it up. Yeah, we're going to change this up big time. So we're going to make a function. I'm just going to call it load image. Returns an integer, load image, and that's all I need. And we're basically going to steal most of that right there. Boop. Hold on. Paste. Dialog. Show. Part. Nope, see, I can't do that anymore. That's not happening. This isn't happening. None of that is happening anymore. Just hold on before I fuck shit up. There you go. Now, yeah, this isn't happening. This isn't happening. That's not happening. Not happening. It's literally just int image is equal to this guy. Loads the texture, and then I need to return that. That's it. That's all it's doing. So really, I could just return it right here. Now this has to change. Yeah, this has to change now. The old image is equal to does not equal -1, then fucking unload it before I go any further. Unload, release. That guy, he's gone. Load image. Or image. Don't autocomplete. If I want autocomplete, I'll fucking hit control space, man. New image. Does not equal -1. Then fucking set him. You fucking did it again. I just told you don't autocomplete. You don't trust me. That should do it. That should do it, right? Because, yeah. Alright, so that's gone. Ah, fuck. Alright, so I'm pretty much gonna copy this code. Probably. Just paste that right in. Except I now need an image ID on mine, which I don't have, and it doesn't know what part is either. Or does it? What's part? I don't even know what part is. Particles and is running. No part. What the fuck are you? How does that doesn't build? There's no way that builds. Yeah. You got that from, okay. Okay, so that's actually particle sub-zero. Right? That stops your bitching, right? Oh, you're absolutely right. I'm sorry. Shit. Oh, okay, now I know what I did. This is what I did. I cast it. Oh, that's what I did. There you go. Stop bitching at me. I just want this shit working. Thank you. And so for you, it's going to be sub 1. And it's going to be a back effect. Part equals particles sub 1. Cast that sucker. And yeah, he doesn't exist yet. So back effect. He has public, what was it again? It's a image ID, and I just do get stop. Thank you. Oh my god. Oh, you know what? It helps if you tell him what it is. It's an integer. Thank you. He has a vector of x and y. X, Y, and a speed. Y, speed. Booyah. Clear images. That would be if image equal 1. Clear the motherfucker. What? Why? Why is my tabbing all fucked up? DX wrapper, what did I call it? Okay, you know, why don't you just tell me what your error is? Thank you, and I'll fix that first. You're very insistent. Uh-oh. Oh. God damn it. Those don't go there, Bruce. Man, you make one mistake, it won't even let you tab right. It's like, fuck you. Alright, so let's see. If the image is bad, unload the motherfucker. No. And then update. You don't, not yet, not yet. The render is completely null and void for him. He'll just ignore that. Alright, but the update is pretty simple. It is, no, it's not simple because you have to draw it several times. I'll figure it out, don't worry. Alright. Oh. I need a current position. Private curx. That's really all I need. Oh, integer. God, why am I always doing that? Double curx. Private double cur y. That's the current position of the x and y. And I need a constructor. Public constructor. And in that, curx is set to cur y is set to 0. And we'll say that the x is 1 and the y is 0, so that means it'll be traveling to the right. And the speed is 50. There you go. Image ID is obviously -1. Alright, cool. So now the update. Curx plus equals the x times speed. Yeah. Should be it. Cur y plus equals the y times the speed. That should move it. And then the rendering will do the rest. Except I need to make sure when the image is completely off screen, yeah, reset the fucker. I'll handle that. Draw from original position plus tile repeatedly. Now what matters is it's not always going to go off the screen. For example, if it's going to the right, it will take it for, it'll have to go through the whole fucking, I never know how to word what I'm trying to say. If it's traveling to the right, it won't go off screen right away as if it were going to the left. So I have to be able to draw both to the left and to the right of it. Something I have to keep in mind. I love that song. I know how to do it. At least I know a way to do it. If the current x is less than 0 minus the image width. Image width? Come on, help me out here. Texture width. Yeah, I was never gonna guess that. Or if either that happens, I'm off the screen on the X and Y. How do I know which way to move it? I don't. Not unless I do 2 different if checks, but I don't want to do 2 different if checks. And no matter what, I have to do 2 different if checks, I think. That kind of sucks. That is 2 different if checks per direction, X and Y. So that's really 4 if checks, but I don't want to do that. There's got to be a better way. I could use the... Nope, because that's also an if check. No matter what, it's an if check. Fuck. Alright, fine. See, I try to do as few if checks as possible, but don't always succeed. Kind of sucks, though. That one can be an else, though, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, because you can't be both. You really can't. But you can be both X and Y, so it's the same math, though. Copy most of that. If the current Y is less than 0 minus the height of the image, in other words, if he's so far up there he's totally off the screen, we'll reset his position. Else, same logic. If the current Y is greater than... Now remember, these hard-coded numbers in the engine, on the engine side, the engine will actually know the real screen resolution, so the numbers here will be different. But for the sake of this tool, I'm assuming it's a 1024 by 768. And even that I might regret and make even smaller. I might make it 600 by 400, or 600 by 480, if anyone remembers those Diablo 1 days, because that's what that would be. Alright, so... Why do I do that? So if it goes off the left side, fucking set position equal to there. Sure that math is right. So set it to... No, that's not quite right, is it? Yeah, I should be fine setting it to exactly that. It'd just be damn close. Should be good. And if you go off the left side, then I set you just off the screen. It's so much easier to do the left and the bottom. No, it's so much easier to do the left and the top. Those are the ones where you just hard-code a number. Like this one. Bam. Whereas this one, you have to actually do math. Height, not width. Check your math. All right, so if you go off the bottom of the screen, then your new position needs to be above the screen. just barely off screen, and that's what that is. And that would do it. Build. One error, of course. Why didn't you tell me earlier? Oh, missing a semicolon. That's all I need for the update, really. It's the render that's going to be a little tricky. Thing is, how do I do the render now? So, with every other particle, well, I say every other particle, but I don't know if it's actually every other particle. But for most particles, when I render, I got to give it an X and a Y because it's going to be attached to some kind of object in the game, but not this one. The background effect particle takes over the entire screen. The XY is worthless. So even though this function had to override and thus had to provide me an offset X and an offset Y, I'm going to totally disregard them because it doesn't matter what you put in there. That's the only downside of abstractions, is sometimes you don't need shit. Alright, so here's what we're gonna do. Double actual X is equal to cur X. What? What's happening? Okay, someone is streaming. Imagine that. Actual Y, cur Y. Alright, so actual Y, and a while the actual X is greater than 0, actual X minus equal the textures with and then while the actual Y is greater than 0. Same thing. But I can't do them together because it might fuck it up. Instance, get texture height, image ID. Alright, now what? I need the X backed up. Yes, I do. Because I'm going to reset to that a lot. Double backup X. 0, 0 for now. Alright, so backup X is equal to actual X here. Now I start drawing and adding until I'm way past the screen. That's it. That should do it. Alright, so how do I draw? SGD, manage texture, instance, draw this picture at actual X, actual Y, at regular scale, the whole picture. Is that a function? I assume it's a function. Rotation, none. No rotation. No rotation. Color code. Oh, fuck. Do I do color white? I think it's color white. Right? Come on, help somebody who doesn't remember shit out. I'm pretty sure it's white. Because it's the color that I'm multiplying the picture. Yeah, it's color white. Yeah, color white. 2 ARGB. I need to remember that. Color white 2 ARGB. Thank you. Alright, so now I need to do that while actual Y is is less than the screen height. So this could be bad. I need to make sure I'm updating every loop. So after I draw, actual X is gonna hop over the width of the image. Get texture width. You know, I should probably just save those numbers because I keep fetching them. Look, get texture width, get texture height. Yeah, let's go ahead and get that out too. So, are you ints? You're ints, okay. Int width equals this motherfucker, so I'm not typing it no more. Int height equals height of the bastard. I ain't typing it no more. No more calculating it, no more fetching, no more getting instance, just width. Now I might get some warnings because that's an int and I'm messing with doubles, but so be it. Alright, so actual X plus equals the width. Then if actual X gets past that bad size again, whose fucking number, what is it, is greater than 1024. That's what I'm trying to say. If I get to that point, then actual X becomes backup X, and actual Y plus equals, I'm jumping down one, which is I'm going down by height of the image. So I should draw it basically from top left to bottom right. Just draws it all. That should work. I'm just afraid to run it. Oh, good. There's an error. That's great. Rectangle empty cannot be used like a method. Well, I couldn't tell from your color coding if it was a method or a property, so fuck you. What? Int, float, yeah. Invalid arguments. Cannot convert doubles to ints. Well, you better fucking try. Jeez. You're such a baby, man. You know, C++ would be like, hey, you know, I'm gonna warn you about this, but I'm gonna go ahead and do it. This program's like, nope, that's clearly a double. This is clearly an int. I will not allow you to proceed. Alright, so I need to make one of these and actually use it, right? I feel like I'm at that point. So I need to go to the constructor of this fucking thing. New, fuck, back effect. Couldn't remember what I called it. Alright, now what? I need to change some things because right now the code, hard codes, yeah, right there. Hard codes that I've only got one particle, but now I can have two different kinds, so I've got to change that. And how do I do that? I don't know. How am I going to do that? I know. See, this isn't right anymore. This is not up to date anymore. We're gonna say particles sub combo box selected index. If it's not -1, update DT. But I can only do that if the type does not equal -1. That's the new one. There. Same with this. Just copy that if check. We're gonna need it a lot. That music is beautiful. Booyah. Type checking is your friend. Yeah, it's your friend, I agree. Within reason. Sometimes I wish it was a little less sensitive. Like integers to doubles, give me some fucking leeway. Okay, floats to integers. They're both 4 bytes. That should be good enough. If the bytes are different, fine, I get it. Like the double to int, I can get that. That's 8 bytes being converted down to 4 bytes, fine, whatever. But if you're doing like a float to an int, just mangle the data. I'd rather have mangled data. Clear whatever used to exist. Okay, so this is different, yeah. This is all gonna change here. Yeah, this is gonna change. Fuck. C# combo box. Help me out here. Selected index changed event. Occurs when the index is changed. But I want to get a hold of the old index value. Can I get that? There's probably a different event for that. How about selected value change? What do you have for me? Occurs when the selected value property changes. Yeah, but tell me. Here. Nope. Well, I know a way to do it. You won't like it, but I will do it. Come on, man. Selected. Just don't have it. Okay, fine. Do it the old-fashioned way. Mark my spot. I'll be back. Scroll up. Previous index. Bitch. Gotcha, bitch. Ah, oh, found it. Alright, so here's what we're gonna do now. At the end, here's index equals the C box types selected index. But until that point, we will particles sub previous index, clear the bastard. Other than that, I don't think there's anything else to do. Yeah, none of this matters anymore. None of that matters anymore. Nice. Alright. Alright, who's ready to see this thing crash and burn? I know I am. Oh my god. Because, keep in mind, I haven't checked any of the code that I've added in the last, like, 8 years here. So I know when I finally run this fucker, he is gonna explode. Alright, I need a picture. You guys must love my MS Painting. Alright, let's zoom in on this sucker. Let's say that we're doing Blizzard. So Blizzard is gonna have... We'll just do like... Yeah, like that. Jagged ice. Problem is, my art is so bad, you're gonna be able to see with your eyes where the tiling is. But like I said, I can't help that, you know. There we go. Alright, so file, save as, blizzard.ping. Now what colored background did I have? Black? Okay, black is suitable. That's good. Close. This worked out. I was actually pretty proud of that. Blizzard, open that with paint.net. I want a transparent background on it. Yeah, I don't have high hopes for this. I expect a lot of crashing. What the fuck? That's what you got from that? No. You telling me magic marker can't tell the difference? What the fuck? Why not? You've done this many of times before without problem. Alright, no transparent background. I am not cutting that shit manually. That kinda sucks, but whatever. I don't make the rules. Did I ever set these things? I never set these things. Right? I'm never setting these at all. Yeah, I'm never setting them. Good job, Bruce. That's getting set. It should be showing up. I need to check my render. Alright, check my render function. See what I'm doing wrong. Oh, god damn it. Holy shit. I didn't even finish choosing when it was like, hurrah! Function for that. For you. Why? Show me. Oh, god damn it. I'm an idiot. You can't show me what that is? It's -1. Yeah. Yeah, it's -1. I guarantee you that's -1. Oh, yeah, exactly. ID is out of range. God. That was my fault. That was my fault. You got me on that one. Don't bother updating anything if there's no fucking image. It's just a FYI there. Are you also drawing without an image? Yes, you are. Do not draw if there is no image. That kind of causes Explosions. There we go. God. It's like, what the fuck? Sorry. Should be fine now. You are. But you should do something. Oh, God. Oh. Oh, my eyes. What is this? Slow it down. Oh, it doesn't update off my stuff yet. I mean, I think it works. It should be 1024 by 768. That looks about 1024 by 768. But yeah, that definitely hurts my eyes. You'll have a seizure, man. But it works. That's all that fucking matters. There, hold on. Hold on. Oh, I cannot believe that. This is how I feel when this kind of shit happens. When I write some very experimental code and I run it and it works, this is how I feel. 88 miles per hour. One more time. 88 miles per hour. It works. Okay. But yeah, we definitely have to change so much of that. We have to fix that. That's painful. Alright, music, you may resume. Alright, so the first problem is it's not listening to any changes I make over here. I need those on-click functions to actually update those methods. Alright, so the first one yeah, we'll have the actual on clicks do it, I think. Don't make me regret that. God damn it, you know what it is. It's a back effect. This is the vector, so x is equal to x. And same guy, y is equal to y. Alright, now we need speed to update. Let's see, the best function for a numeric up-down is gotta be just change, right? Click? No, not when it's clicked, when the value is changed. Aha! Value changed. Occurs when the value in the up-down control changes. That's perfect. So when that happens, this. And do you need to be cast? What are you? You're a double and you're a decimal. Tell me you're smart enough to convert a double to a decimal by yourself? Of course not. Let me guess. I cannot convert a decimal to a double? See, that's dumb in my opinion. Oh, okay. If you like this music, you need to look up the game Dominions 5. I'll bring up the video because let me tell you, that game is amazing. Dominions 5 music. There you go. Pause. Let me throw this on the main screen. Alright, so here's the YouTube video. Dominions 5 original soundtrack. Dominions 5 is a game on Steam. And this music was made by Peter Gundry. His music is amazing. He has a website where he has all the original compositions he's made. These are just the songs that he has on that particular game. But man, it's so good. I've had it on loop all fucking day. It's great background music. So yeah, Dominions 5 original soundtrack. Peter Grundy. You happy? I converted it. Alright, so now, without the seizure, make it slower. 10. Uh-oh. 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 I can't tell. It's not slow. What, 1? Is it going too fast? 0.25. What the fuck? Oh yeah, that's right. I think I'm not multiplying by time here. Son of a bitch. Multiply by time? Jesus. No wonder. How are you gonna forget to multiply by time? So it was literally going 50 pixels a frame. Not a second, a frame. So yeah, that'll... No wonder it was giving me a fuck. There we go, look at that. That is 50 pixels a second. Now let's make it go this way. Oh, it works. What did I tell you? 88 miles per hour. 100. Man, the speed's really slow though. Let's try 400. There we go. See, that's kind of what I would expect a blizzard to look like. Now, remember, it's flickering on the edges because according to the game, the resolution is 1024 by 768. So you wouldn't actually see the flickering. You would see something like, I hope this works. Something like this. See? So it works. Oh, fuck. Spam. Alright, so now I can make it go any direction. Hell, may even make a particle effect that does something like this. It works. That's so awesome. So like, but yeah, maybe 800. Booyah. That's some fucking blizzard. But you know what I just realized I am missing? I'm missing a duration. I don't have a duration anywhere on this. This blizzard will last forever. So yeah, 400. 400 is pretty good. Well, I'm not a good artist, okay? Get off the art. I can't help the art. It does work. That's so cool. Alright, I need to add duration to that, and eventually I need to make it support my actual animation files. That way, if instead of rain, I have like a leaf blowing in the wind, I can have the leaf actually twisting and turning as it moves across the screen. But right now, it's just supporting static images only. So now I just need to make it where it supports my animation class, basically. Alright, I'm probably going to end the stream here after I add duration. So I'm going to add duration, then I'm going to end the stream once it's working. Alright, so how long do you last? Private? Nope, you're not private. You need to be public. Public, double, duration. Get, set. We'll say that you last for... I don't know. If I set you for -1, you last forever. That'll be a rule. Oh no, that can't be duration. It's got to be private. Double. Curder. Curder. Curder is what's equal. Curder is equal to 0. Alright, so Curder plus the elapsed time. If Curder is greater than or equal to the total duration allowed, then this is where we have to kill the animation. Or not the animation, the effect. So do I want a boolean for that? Sure. Private bool. It's bool right now. Running? is true. There you go. Alright, so. And running. Running is false. And running. I should do it. So just to test it, we're gonna hard code a duration of 5 seconds. Bam. Looked like it worked. Try it again. So yeah, I think if as soon as I switch to this, does it count? 1 1000, 2 1000, 3 1000, 4 1000. We're gonna set a direction, and we're gonna set a speed. Now it shouldn't have started yet, simply because I don't have an image loaded. So now, 1 1000, 2 1000, 3 1000. What the fuck? Did I not multiply again? No, I did. Maybe I count too slow. 5 seconds? I think I'm just counting too fast. It's hard for me to tell because there's no in the newer Visual Studios. In the newer Visual Studios, they show you time, which is nice. Now it's like I gotta fucking count it manually. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I'm telling you, that's definitely. It seems like it's too fast, but whatever. It's what I wanted. Just change the fucking time. Add a freaking timer. Scroll down. Alright, toolbox. Give me a numeric up down. Numeric up down. Numeric up down. There you are. Give me a label. If you say so. Doesn't feel like 5 to me. Alright, your label is, where's properties? Excuse me. I can't see. Thank you. Label, back effect, you are for the duration. And you're going to say, duration, -1 for infinite. Okay. Numeric up down. Allows 2 decimal places. Your name is going to be nud back effect duration. The minimum value I will allow is something that lasts for 1/10 of a second, 0.1. The maximum I will, oh no, obviously I just said -1 for infinite, so obviously that's the minimum. Alright, the maximum that I will allow, let's say what do you think, 1 full minute? That seems pretty long, right? If you need an effect that lasts a minute, maybe consider just making it infinite and stopping it. Right? Alright, so that should be good. Now I need the change function. I love that music. That's not gonna work though, because I need to be able to reset it. So this is probably going to become private or public. Yeah, sorry. Public. What did I call you? Cursor? Set cursor back to 0 anytime you do this. That way you can actually see it again. I should probably set the bool back to true as well, because you only got a few seconds. Wow, look at that duration of 0 seconds. I forgot to set a default. Default of 5 seconds. What was it running? Oh. There you go. Everything's public just about now. I should probably make a reset method. That's probably the easiest. One 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000, 4. I see. I knew it. It's counting. I think it's counting the moment I choose that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It can't be though. Okay, it's definitely not. Nice. Alright, make it 500 so it goes a little faster. I need a reset function. Yeah, I definitely need a reset function. Make a reset function for this damn thing. So I'm not doing another one. Public void reset. Private. Private. Everything else gets set by that shit. There we go. Just delete that whole line. Copy that. Reset, reset, reset. When you click and choose a new thing, reset. Reset it all. Ready, set, go. Back effect, image, doesn't matter. Much better. It resets now anytime I change it, the way it should. Alright, so I'm going to move it to be like 1 second long. Ready, set. Come on, don't make me do this. Yeah, very short-lived. 1. Yeah, okay. Now, I'm going to make it default to 500 because it's just a much better speed. And I'm also going to default with the label showing the proper X movement because it's actually 1, 0. And right now I got it blank. So let's get that. All right, so basically it's just defaults now. So yeah, you are going to default to 500 because it's just too slow otherwise. This label back effect vector is going to default to X 1.0, Y 0.0. Bam. Alright, now the actual class will have to default to that. Looks like, oh, nope, looking at the wrong thing. Congrats, you now work. Back effect, image, all the numbers should be there, and they are. Beautiful. Alright, that's good enough for me for today, guys. Let's try going that way. Yeah. And then if I move it to where I guess resolution would be like that. God, look. Oh, almost. It's so beautiful. That is beautiful. Alright, thank you very much for watching, guys. I don't know what I'm going to be working on the next time, or even when. It'll probably be making more particle effects. And at some point I need to make it where selecting which particle effect you're working on will hide and show these group boxes in the proper spot. Because right now I just have both of them showing. And I don't really need that. And also probably having a file menu with, you know, being able to save those particle effects would probably be nice. There's so much ahead of me to go. I also need the particle tool to work with animated stuff, not just static pictures. So that means at some point I'm gonna have to have this code to be able to read my animation files and work with them, and that's gonna be fun. Alright guys, have a nice day. Thanks for stopping by. If you're on YouTube, don't forget to hit the like button. It somehow helps me out. I don't really know. Take care.